Do you have an irrational fear of clowns? If you still need to, you should be able to create one by the end of this video. From Stephen King to the Joker, popular culture portrays clowns as creepy or evil. These infamous characters may help to explain the irrational fear of clowns. What if I told you that such clowns exist? Today's video features Fabian Urbino Morales and his sick clown army. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to another new video on our Cartel Stories channel. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive updates on new and exciting content updates. Fabian Urbino Morales and his sick clown army are fascinating because of the contrast between their colorful and whimsical appearance and their dark and sinister actions.
Took the fight to the next level, shooting down a military helicopter with a rocket-propelled grenade.
Tonight, the DEA is offering $10 million for information leading to the arrest of the Mexican drug kingpin known as El Mencho.
It's a difficult contradiction to reconcile, causing anxiety and curiosity. Many people are drawn to the mystery and fear surrounding this notorious criminal organization, making it an intriguing and shocking subject. Urbino grew up in a small town in Mexico, witnessing firsthand poverty, violence, and social injustice.
Levántense, le digo, porque quién sabe qué está pasando en la calle. Digo, vístanse y nos salimos. Y todo empezó a tronar, ya no había luz, todo empezó a tronar, tanques, camionetas. Pero sí, ahí perdí a mis niños y a mi hija.
Despite his difficulties, Urbino was always passionate about art and wanted to use his abilities to bring joy and happiness to others. As a teenager, he discovered clowning and was immediately drawn to its whimsy and playfulness. He started practicing and honing his skills, eventually becoming a professional clown and performing at events and parties all over Mexico. However, Urbino's life took a dramatic turn when he was diagnosed with a severe illness that left him bedridden for months. During this challenging period, Urbino found solace in his art, which he used to heal and express himself. During this time, he began developing the concept of the Sick Clown Army. This non-profit organization brings joy and laughter to children in hospitals and orphanages worldwide. The organization's mission is simple: to use clowning to improve the lives of those in need. His army vision took time to realize. He faced numerous challenges and setbacks, including a lack of funding, logistical difficulties, and cultural barriers. On the other hand, he refused to abandon his dream and worked tirelessly to make it a reality. It has grown into a worldwide movement with chapters in over 20 countries. Its clowns bring joy and laughter to children undergoing difficult and often painful medical treatments. They perform skits, sing songs, and play games to brighten the days of those in need. Urbino's story is a powerful reminder that it is possible to make a positive difference in the world, even in adversity. He started a movement that has touched the lives of countless children and families worldwide because of his love of clowning and his desire to help others. His journey demonstrates that even the most insignificant acts of kindness can profoundly impact those around us, and that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. How did they get so bad? The origins are unknown. However, it is believed that he began his criminal career as a drug cartel member in Mexico. During this time, he pretended to be a clown to carry out his illegal activities. Clowns as a cover for criminal activity is not a new concept in Mexico, but Fabian Urbino Morales took it to a new level. The army started as a small group of criminals dressed up as clowns to commit crimes. However, as the group grew in size and power, they began to take a more theatrical approach. They would dress in bright colors. In 2010, one of its most notorious acts occurred in Ciudad Juarez. Armed men dressed as clowns stormed a local drug rehabilitation center, opening fire on the patients. The attack claimed the lives of 16 people and injured many more. The incident drew worldwide attention and shocked Mexico to its core. Another intriguing and disturbing aspect of operations is their use of theatrical performances to intimidate opponents and instill fear in the general public. They frequently performed in public places, such as parks and shopping malls, to demonstrate their power and influence. Their actions were often violent and graphic, involving simulated murder and torture.
There was a change in the way drug cartels fraught with violence. It was no longer those gang members with shaved heads and tattoos, fighting with pistols and knives. It was militarized style, fighting like military units. And once they did it, this was spread across to every cartel in Mexico.
Fabian Urbino Morales was directly recruited to CJNG as a hitman due to his high crimes and successful criminal activities. He was known as El Payaso at the time. Have you ever heard of CJNG? Mexico's notorious drug dealers.
Agua? ¿Sí? Dime recio. Que me digas con la boca.
The Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJNG, has been at the heart of Mexico's drug war for many years. The CJNG has committed numerous murders, kidnappings, and other crimes. On the other hand, one of the most shocking and disturbing stories associated with the CJNG involves using clowns to carry out terror and murder. In 2018, a video emerged online showing several CJNG members dressed as clowns and armed with weapons. The clowns were seen threatening rival gangs and boasting about their power and influence. The CJNG's use of clowns as a terror symbol was a novel tactic that quickly drew the attention of the media and law enforcement agencies. In 2019, 10 people were kidnapped and murdered in Veracruz, highlighting the CJNG's use of clowns as a cover for criminal activities. The victims were at a birthday party when armed men dressed as clowns stormed the scene and kidnapped them. The victims were tortured and murdered before being dumped in a nearby field. The CJNG were quickly identified as the perpetrators of the crime, and the use of clowns as a disguise was seen as a new level of depravity and brutality. The incident shook Mexico, with many worried that the CJNG's use of clowns was the latest trend in the country's drug war. Fabian Urbino Morales was arrested in 2020 and is currently serving a 37-year sentence for his involvement in the organization. Many of his supporters were also apprehended and sentenced to lengthy prison terms. It is difficult to reconcile the use of clowns as a symbol of terror, and the activities of the ill clown army have left an indelible impression on those who have come into contact with them. On the other hand, the sick clown army and king stories remind us how far people will go. For now, Fabian and his army are gripping stories that send chills up the spine. A memorable and frightening image is the juxtaposition of clowns, a symbol of joy and innocence, with heinous acts of violence and terror. Despite the death of the sick clown army, the reign of terror continues. The story has inspired numerous films, television shows, and Halloween costumes, and has become a cultural phenomenon. If you like this video, please share it and subscribe for more information on the world's most pressing issues.